We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made at the
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Lamar now from the gun. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
The coverage by Justin Wally.
Hey! Shot! Shot! Hey, Ozzy! Shot!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by Flowers. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. 4th down, it's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, cross. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Report! UAX!
Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up. Jackson's going to throw again. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
19-18. Warriors 70. 19 Lions.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings
Cougar
up
19. Bronco 80.
at the 35-yard line.
Ready.
2nd down carry to Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's taken down at the
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Play action. It's Richardson. Left side into the hands of Bourne. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Get up. Ready. Get up. Set.
From the gun, a run for Henry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Working quickly here.
Down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
No, we changed it. Hey. Go right here. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On one, ready?
Out of the gun, Henry. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. Down to the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Packers, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Play action with Richardson. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
18 Cardinal.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Intercepted! And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted.
Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
You changed it. Middle.
Throwing again is Lamar. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Cameron Bynum on the coverage.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Jackson now on 3rd. He beams one deep right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, 70 Lions. 60 by 6. 60 by go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
Now.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
70 Timberwolves.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now that big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The Colts, 1st down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Offensive line fast.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson.
At the Ravens' 13-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Michael Pittman.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7. Spencer Schrader.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Another run for Henry. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They get to Henry on the inside handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Running once more with Henry. We'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Turning to Henry on third. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's Gould on the return. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Pierce coming in motion left. On first down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Still fighting forward. Inside the 40. And he gets this down near the 30.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
First down throw here from Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
A gain of 16
Colts
yards.
going for the win here.
First down, Colts.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Fling it over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up
Third and just 2 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones that put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts jump in front late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Ali to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
What ain't he? Is it on?
No, we changed it.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Back to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Andrews has it, working downfield. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down and goal to go.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Henry does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
He finds it right side. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180.
And he's got a man complete. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
He'll look to throw it. Getting out to his left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly,
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw right away. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Derrick Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Teddy Buchanan on the
Call it
tackle.
no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second
As
and
usual, the
10
hallmark of a good run
at the
defense,
42-yard
linebackers
line.
making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
Here's Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for Derrick
Well, that's a
Henry.
defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took
Teddy
away all
Buchanan
options
on the
downfield
coverage.
and forced the incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there. It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's not.
Throwing is Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as they force the eye in. On the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Hey, middle. Hey. Sit on. 180. Sit on. 180.
Again, it's Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
180. Hey, report. Yo. Report. Cut.
They go play action to Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
You at X. Go ahead. 180. That's it. No, we changed it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
180. Sit on.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Jackson going to keep it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 180. What a shot. Sit hot.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Okay. Alpha, sit hot. 180. Hey. Sit hot.
Here's Jackson to throw. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Ravens nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Report! 180! Yo! Sit up!
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey,
Draw play. This is Henry. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Let the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 34. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
180! Hey! Sit hot! Sit hot!
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Sit hot! Go ahead. Sit hot! You change it. Sit.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
A gain of 2.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have the Ravens 1st down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Go. Hey, middle. You. Hey, Ozzy. Set up.
Inside handoff. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
It's not. Hey, it's not. Go. 13. Go right here. You change it.
In motion goes the tight end.
Right shot. Sit up.
Jackson. Mark Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
That ties the game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
No, we changed it. Middle. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Let's go. Get up. Hey. 180. One shot.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, up. You. Out here. Sit up.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Go. Report. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Go ahead. Hey, Alpha, right? Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson now. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
13. Go ahead.
Jackson will try and do this himself. The quick feet by Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Ready?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. But he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Henry up the middle, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Set up. Huh, go.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. They're going to rotate Andrews here on the out route. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty of cash.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they can use something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard
The
line.
handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll power his way out near the 25. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And able to get this out to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number one.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Well, this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Incomplete. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Jackson from the shotgun. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
From the right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Jackson will throw again. A check down here for Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing is Jackson.
He'll try to do it himself. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3.
And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And now how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty.
Middle. Set up.
Running left, it's Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson.
At the 46-yard line.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Hands up. To the right. What is it?
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's good.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is.
Mark Andrews, 31 yards.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to
Mike
kick
Tirico,
off.
Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Finding room at midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
At the 39-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
37-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Jackson now on second down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
That's good.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one. To Rashad Bateman. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. This is Henry. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
You're going to go play action with Penix. Exiting the pocket right. Now, deep ball for London. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
Quarterback did about all he could there, Mike. I mean, he bought as much time as possible. Really nice job just keeping the play alive, and I don't blame him. After a while, you just look downfield, you find your number one receiver and say, hey, I'm going to give him a shot to go up and make a play, and more times than not, it works out, but in this case, falls incomplete.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Draymond Jones gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Hey!
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. They'll run it with Henry. We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
You change it. 13. Ready. Right shot.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
4th down. Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, They need to get calmed dodown. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a designed run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down.
Hey, Alpha.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Flat. It's Penix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Darnell.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Penix on 3rd down. On the move left. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll go. It's Robinson, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Raven first down.
Report!
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And now he loses the football. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half.
loop to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
Humphrey on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here for Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Darius Washington bringing him down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Penix. Forced out wide. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. This will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over at their own 15.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
52 yards.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 52 yards.
A gain of 52
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds for no gain. And it sets up 4th down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
That's good for a
line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
16 yards.
On run play. This is Hill. And he'll work forward for about this. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Quick, ready? Hey! What are you? Tonight!
Now, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 6.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
Real quick. Let's go.
To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on 2nd down. Here's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
70 range. Let's
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
That makes the score.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Tag, go!
Now, this looks like a design run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
DC, right? Hey, Ozzy, check out. Let's go now. Let's go.
Now, this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
180.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
they face second down and 7.
180.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Baltimore. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, that looked easy. We often talk about how condensed the space is down here in the red zone, but he got wide open that time.
I think anytime you see a guy that wide open, Mike, it comes down to not everybody in the secondary doing their job. Maybe someone's trying to do a little bit too much, and it backfires. You have to understand, what is my role within the coverage? Just focus on that, because when you don't, it leads to coverage breakdowns, and they don't get a lot easier than that.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 57 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding.
And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory.